Hi, I want to share something fun with you. I've been thinking a lot about goals and big dreams that you have and the impact of emotion, the emotions that we have when we set those goals, when we think about those goals, when we visualize them, when we visualize our life and what we want it to be like. And there's a couple points I want to make. First, things that happen just are. They're just, we interpret them the way we want to. When it rains here in Georgia, we're like, oh, it's raining again. But people in Africa, they're dancing because they're so happy to have the rain. The rain is just rain, and we make it whatever we want it to be. And so I was going to show you a little thing with music to illustrate this point and how you can make anything what you want it to be based on the emotions. And okay, so I'm going to just show you a basic 4-chord progression. It's nothing fancy, it just starts in the root of C here. But I'm going to try to do it with a couple different emotions just to show you. Okay, so this one I'm going to go for sadness. Okay, I'm going to go for sadness on this one. So let's see what we do. Okay, so there's sadness. Now you can take the same 4-chord progression and you can, let's say we want to go with something energizing and peppy and hopeful and something like that. Same keys, same type stuff. Okay, same 4-chord progression, just a completely different feel to it. We'll try another one. Let's try scary, or maybe not scary, but stressful or something like that. Something a little more stressful. All right, so I'm going to just shift the chord because I need something a little bit. I'm going to start on D instead of C for stressful. Okay, just shift it just a little bit. So that's one point I wanted to make about emotion, is that we interpret. We make things what it is. We we put our emotions into an event and it becomes something different. So those same 4 chords, shifted one way or another there, have created these different emotions that you're feeling based on the music. Another thing that I wanted to point out is that when you set goals and you think them through, you want to get in the emotional state of as if those goals are happening. You know, how are you going to feel when you have the new car, or you have the life that you want, or you want, you know, whatever you're visualizing, how's it going to feel when you're celebrating that, or you're living in it, not only in the moment of arriving and achieving it, like driving the new car off the lot, or having the you know, getting married to the man of your dreams, or whatever. Not only the emotion that you feel right then, but on a day-to-day basis. What emotion are you going to feel while you're driving that new car for the next, you know, 2 or 3 years after you've gotten it and everything? And so one thing that I have always integrated with my goal setting and stuff is a soundtrack, you know. So if I'm visualizing my goals, I'll put music and collect music to go with it and create a soundtrack that goes with it. So I'll create playlists that I use when I visualize my dreams or whatever, and that emotion, you know, you can find music that way, or I'll create music. I'll create my own music to go with the dream or the goal or whatever that I have. So that's one of the things that I do for my clients is I'll talk to them about their, you know, their life purpose and the big goal, the big life that they want to have, and get the feeling and emotion behind it and convey that to a custom piece of music that conveys not only the emotion but also kind of what they talk to me about is embedded into the music, and it gives them something to listen to remember it. Because whether you were to have me create your piece of music, or, you know, come up with some piece of music that just embodies your big dream, going back to that and using it as an emotional trigger along with the visualizing and the dreaming about what you want is going to solidify it. Because without the emotion, you don't really achieve anything. You can think and plan and come up with things all the time, but if you're not feeling it and you don't really know what it feels like, and it feels so foreign to you, you're probably not going to do it. It's probably not going to happen, especially if it's something big. So think about that in terms of when you're setting your goals or when things happen. You know, you don't have to make them scary, you know. Instead, it could be. It has a totally different feel to those chords. Versus stressful. It doesn't have to be stressful. It's all in the touch, the feel of it, and the way you play your life. How are you going to go through your life? Are you going to make it into something stressful or something beautiful and hopeful and calm and just relaxing into what it is that you want to have happen in your life? Anyway, something to think about, just a little bit of a way to use music to help you achieve your goals and process your life. Y'all take care. God bless.